Hello there. Man. Okay, so where we left off on what if Naruto was a girl and a saiyan and was in Dragon Ball. Oh, oh God. Okay, so I think where we left off was when they were done with the like first competition or whatever it's called, and she won. Naruto won. Um, After that, I'm pretty sure after that Goku goes out on his own expedition, bruh, expedition to find what you would call it, the fourth Dragon Ball. Yeah. Now, when they get back to Master Roshi's island, Naruto and Sasuke, he actually says that there's nothing left to teach them. Left to teach them. They're kind of sad at that, but they knew that at some point this was going to happen. Then Master Roshi told them that they need to go on their own for a while and explore. He as well told them to look for a tower that could give them immense power, something that could help them, get them stronger to defend themselves. Yeah. Then, after a while of them saying their goodbyes, Naruto and Sasuke go on their own. Now, later on, it's been maybe, I don't know the time skip between the next thing, like the one before and then the next tournament. So I'm gonna say that's like in 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. And I think if I said this correctly, Goku was 10, and so he would be 12, and then I got the shivers, man. Holy heck, my God. Naruto and Sasuke, I think, were around 15 to 16. So I'm gonna say they were 15. Because, yeah, 5 years older than. Yeah, I'm gonna say 15. And then now they're 17. Both of them. And over those 2 years, they've been training with each other. They actually went their separate ways after the first year. Yeah. Now, Naruto has been wanting to find a master. Someone she could find that can help her. And, she comes across this tower. And this little Indian boy, or is it Indian girl? I can't remember. But it says that nobody can go up this tower. And Naruto doesn't believe that because she believes that if you try hard enough and believe in yourself, then you'll be able to climb anything or do anything. So she tries to climb it. She fails like 5 times, but then she got up there on the 6th try. Holy heck, bro, it's not even cold in here. Like, finally gets up there and meets the cat dude. What is his name? I forgot. Uh, it's like on the tip of my tongue. If you guys know it, please comment down in the comments if you're watching this. I can't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. Anyways, meets the cat dude. Actually gets the water, or like the freaking powerful water or whatever it's called. And he drinks that. She drinks that. But in the end, it wasn't really anything. It was just a train, but that didn't really work out because, well, she kinda already got there. And then he recommends a little bit of something else that he can't really teach her or do anything else. Because he sees that Master Roshi teached her already. Because the techniques and other things. And he recommends the, whatchamacallit, that weird, like, poison drink, supposedly, and it gives you immense amount of power, and locks some type of power in you. I don't know. It's weird. And, then, she accepts, and the cat dude warns her that she might die if she doesn't have a strong enough will, or, she doesn't have the potential to drink it. She will die from poison. And sooner or later, when she goes in, she gets a little lost, but at some point, maybe like 5 days later, she found it. No, the whole thing happens. Drinks it, and I can't remember what exactly happened when he drank it, or Goku drank it, but I'm just gonna say that she heard someone talking. She didn't know who this was. But then, she feels this power. Feels this overwhelming power. But she also feels herself losing control. And she's trying to control it. Now, this power is the same power she used a while ago. And this power is, well, the bubbly orange aura. And she doesn't know what's happening at all, but she blacks out. And when she reawakens, she sees, like, everything broken, like, scratches everywhere, freaking, like, so many other things, like, pieces of the area just freaking, like, holes in them. She doesn't know what happened, but she tries to get out, and she does at, like, a couple, like, maybe a day later, because she remembers sometimes. And, is it Corey? No, it's not Corey. I can't remember his name, bro. Cat dude, whatever his name was. When I said Corey, I thought of Corey Extension. Or not Corey Extension, but the work. No, but Corey, samurai. Yeah. Yeah. And when she got out, the cat dude saw her and congratulated her. And because he saw that she was able to do. But then after she drank that and survived, he, like, the whole thing, he couldn't see in there anymore. Like, it just blinked out. So he had no contact or see of her. Like, can't see her at all. And so he was kind of worried, but then he saw her come out and he congratulated her. Since, what's his name? Since, what's called it? Since, is it Corn? 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 Sensei? Corn? Corn, Master Corn. I'm gonna say Corn. Corn. I don't know. I'm just call him Corn. Or no, you can call him Cat Dude. Just for that. Yeah. He doesn't really tell Naruto that there's another training place that she could go to, but he just doesn't think that that's necessary right now, because he doesn't see that there's going to be a monster that's going to need training like that. So, now we go switch to Sasuke. Sasuke's been training with himself a lot, and he found these couple of kids, or guys, like big guys, and he wanted to test his power, and so, it's not gonna be like Itachi, okay? He just wanted to test how strong he was. And so he went up to the guy and poked him, and the guy flew. Like, that was some weird stuff. Like, even to Sasuke, like, how the heck? Like, what? What just happened? And, he decided to change clothes. He goes into this kind of sort of thing. He wore, like, something like, and when he was wearing in, the tuning exams, yeah, that's what he wore, after. But now he's wearing this kind of thing. Maybe not this, but something like that, I guess. He wears a sword, but he barely uses it because he doesn't really need to use it. He's only going to use it for defense and other things, but yeah. And, yeah, this is, her hair was like this long now from then, but now it's this long as well. Like that long. And, she doesn't, I don't know what clothing she will be wearing right now. I mean, you can imagine her wearing this, but I don't know. Whatever your mind wants to do. Yeah. Now, Sasuke has become pretty powerful. He discovered a sort of dark aura, like a dark portal. So, like, it's gonna go off canon a little bit, so just bear with me. He goes through this portal, and he goes into what you call a well, like an unseen realm, I guess you could say, where nobody really even goes there. Like, time is different there, almost like the time thing, whatever it's called. Like in the freaking what you call it, in the that Android saga, that Android one, yeah. It's kind of like that, except, guess, doesn't really Like, it's weird. Because it doesn't really age you at all. It keeps you the same way, but time is going super, super slower. And he's been training for, I mean, a while. And he's actually unlocked his new power. And it's called the Sharingan. Now, I bet some of you are gonna be like, if he has a Sharingan, doesn't that mean Naruto is gonna have a Sharingan? And I don't know. I'll have to see that later. But she is going to unlock a new power soon as well. But she's gonna have to wait for that. Yeah. And after those 2 years, they meet back up because they set a place where they're gonna meet back up. And they see each other, hug, and they oh, Goku. They all meet over to where what you call the next competition tournament, and uh, I'm pretty sure isn't the next tournament with Tien? If I remember correctly, isn't it with Tien? I'm pretty sure it was Tien. So yeah, go with Tien. Uh, go there. And the first battle is with Naruto and a random dude. Now, Naruto has unlocked this weird type of power. Almost, if you've watched One Piece, you would know. It's like kind of like hockey, like Conqueror's hockey. Or like the type of hockey that knocks your opponent out, yeah, with that amount of pressure. Yeah. She can use kind of something like that. And it knocks out a lot of people. They all just fall over, but then they get up a little bit. And that was it for the first competition. And then the second one was Sasuke against another random dude. Now Sasuke, is like super fast. I mean, super fast. He legit got behind the dude and just one hit KO'd him. But it looked like he didn't even move because when after he hit him, he went back to his spot and then he just fell over, like just straight up flopped. And Goku, same, still goes up. Krillin still goes up. What else? Yeah, and whatchamacallit? And they go into the finals. They're all there. Krillin makes. Did Krillin? I can't remember exactly. Did what's his name go in there? No, the guy who was with Bulma for a little bit, but then got trashed. And she got with Vegeta. Yeah, whatever his name was. Yamcha, yeah. Did Yamcha go against Tien first? I can't remember correctly. Yeah. I'm gonna say he does. Alright, I'm gonna say he does. And he goes against. And then, that happened. And then Yamcha gets wrecked. And then the next one was Goku versus Naruto. Now, Naruto doesn't want to hurt, or doesn't really want to hold back against his brother because Well, not her brother, but like somewhat of a brother. No, adopted brother. And she kind of just doesn't really want to even touch or hurt him in any way. So she kind of wanted to back out, but something keeps her from running out. And she finally goes in to battle, or finally goes into a stance, and so does Goku. Now, Goku's actually putting up a nice fight, because he sees how strong his big sister and big brother are. And so he really wanted to train a lot more. And I mean train a lot more. So he's pretty strong. Stronger than his Karen self at that age. And he finally gets a hit on Naruto. And Naruto's happy about that. Because for big sister, she's kinda happy that he's finally coming something that people can't hurt him or trying to do anything to him. No? And after or before, like after that, Goku tries to go for all those other punches and kicks. Or grew the tail. I'm gonna say that. And that confirmed her suspiciousness. So, yeah, a while ago, like in the first competition, yeah, that confirmed it. And she still has her tail, and so does Sasuke, but they don't look at the moon. So, they're good with that. And, because they know it happened a couple of times before, and Master Roshi dealt with it. So, they were good. And then that fight, it goes on. And at some point, Naruto actually tries to hit back and hits Goku in the face, and she did not like doing that, like, at all. But she knows she has to do it in order to win. And so, she's battling Goku. Goku is kind of happy, for fighting someone powerful like her. And I have a big sister that cares about her, because he knows that she's holding back a lot. And she's understanding a little bit more, because, well, instead of just fighting during the training, you're actually studying with Naruto and Sasuke. So he's actually studying. So he knows that a big sister and a big brother have a special bond to him. And he knows that she's holding back quite a bit. And he doesn't want that. But he knows that if she were to hold, or not hold back, he would probably get annihilated. But he wants to go beyond his limits, so he stops the fight and asks for her to go, like, stop holding back. She didn't want to, but she knew this was the wish for Goku, so she doesn't hold back this time. And the first thing she does is power up a Kamehameha. And Goku does a Kamehameha. And of course they collide, but Naruto's Kamehameha is a little bit more powerful. And she's like presses it on and hits Goku, and he gets knocked out. Don't worry, later on I'll make Goku pretty powerful as well. You don't have to worry about that. Now, uh, you can see after that little thing, you can see Naruto's eyes. They were different. They had a slit in his inner eye with red. And they were confused. It looked like a beast kind of eye. Like it looked like a tiger or a cat. Whatever. Or fox. Whatever it was. And she didn't notice this until she looked at everybody looking at her eyes. And then she sees a, like, little reflection on, like, a window or something and sees her eyes. She kind of freaks out, but she gets off the stage because she already won. And to look at her eyes, and she sees a weird purple aura coming off them as well. She is super confused about this, and she put bandages on her eyes. She can sense where she's going because she trained on that as well. So she doesn't have to worry about seeing anything or not. And when she got out, Sasuke was worrying about her because, brothers love seeing that happen, and her run away, that kind of scared him a little bit. And then, soon after, everything was on, and Sasuke goes against Tien. Now, Tien is not as powerful as Sasuke in any way. And Tien actually gets beat by them. And the end, that really hurt. Where did I love off? Tien lost. He didn't even have to use his Sharingan to win that battle. Nobody knows he has this new power available, so they thought that he was, going at, like, max power, but in reality, he was not. And he got the 2 Tomoe Sharingan, by the way, so, there. And after that, I'm pretty sure I think Master Roshi was there. He was planning on going against Goku, but that didn't work out at all. And so he was going to fight Sasuke. Now, this fight was similar to last time, except Sasuke actually wins. Because he hasn't trained for a while, and, a while. He's been training for maybe, 10 years almost. In that dark portal. He found his way out, but it took him a while. And, yeah. And, what did it say? What did it say? Yeah. He beats Master Roshi. And then it's going to be the fight between brother and sister. This brother, Sasuke and Naruto, are kind of excited to fight each other because they haven't fought each other for a while, and finally get to do it again. They start to, go into their stance, but before anything could happen, their was a rain, like a thunderstorm happening. And this got them in the mood. Like, I mean, they really like the setting now. So they start fighting. And Sasuke actually activated his Tutamori. And Naruto has activated this other power she obtained during the 2 to 1 year uh, training time. She unlocked the power of, I guess you could say, like, like something of like a power strike, like chakra into like your fist, like Tsunade. She uses chakra into her fist in order to punch super things like that. So that's basically what she unlocked. Basically, kind of like chakra, except she can't really use it much. But she can use it into like order to like go up her like speed, strength, and senses. That's all she can do right now. But yeah. Now they're having a pretty good fight. It's blasting away a lot of people. And the freaking announcer is like, calm down, calm down. This is not what we need, a bigger stadium for these two. And later, they finally are sweating and they're a little tired. And it's been hours. I mean hours. And a lot of people haven't actually gone home because this is an exciting fight. And it's still been raining. They've had put out umbrellas and other things just to do it. And they're all on their last legs. Now, Sasuke and Naruto have been drained of power. They can't really do much. So, they jump at each other one last time. They knock each other out. Like, I mean, they knock each other out. And it was a draw. 2 winners. And that was it. And after that whole crazy shenanigans, everyone was like surprised. Like, Yamcha and Tien knew that they will not be able to go against those two at all. Yamcha, Tien, or Krillin, or anyone. I know that these two people are one of the strongest people out there. And then after that, what's his name? I know that they like go to a place and then Krillin dies. Yeah. Instead of Krillin dying, I'm gonna say that Naruto was actually staying with Krillin as well. And I'm gonna say this in like a whole weird kind of way, but Krillin has developed a sort of, I guess you could say, crush on Naruto. Uh, yeah. Naruto hasn't noticed it, but she has seen him give glances to her, and she doesn't know why, but yeah. She goes to talk to him, and I think then it sees that, and sees this weird creature behind him. And Naruto, did not know who this is, but she can sense that this is pretty dangerous. Like, that person is pretty dangerous. And so can Sasuke, kind of Goku, but yeah, they go and try to see what's happening, but before that, Naruto, actually defends, Krillin and gets hit from gets hit instead of Krillin, and she doesn't die, but she's very hurt. And she talks to Krillin and everything. And I honestly don't know who the ship's gonna be. It's either going to be, I don't really know. I mean, it's up to you and me, I guess. It could be Krillin, it could be Goku, it could be Vegeta, it could be freaking Tien, it could be, freaking Roshi for all. No, not Roshi. Definitely not Roshi. But it could be anyone. Lord Beerus. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So, I'll soon choose at some point. If I get some suggestions from you guys, I'll see what I can do. Yeah. If I don't get enough suggestions, then I will decide myself or decide on what's best. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, she is pretty hurt. She has a hole in her side. And Krillin doesn't know what to do. And he's having, like, he's crying a little bit because this was his fault. Well, it wasn't his fault, but he thinks it's his fault. And Naruto is trying to comfort him and saying it's not your fault. It's not. I was the one to go in for the blow. You don't need to blame yourself. And she tries to comfort him, but he's still blaming himself. And then sooner or later, Sasuke and Goku get there. They see that Naruto and what's his name? Naruto and Krillin were there. Sasuke saw that she had a hole in her side. And she, like, right around, like, right here, had a hole. Like, right through there. Like, whoop, whoop. And then there's that. And she's bleeding out a little. And they get some bandages and bandage her up. Since there's this weird healing factor that she come across, her injury actually heals pretty fast. But it's not as fast as it usually is. She doesn't know why, but yeah. And Goku and Sasuke, out of anger, just left. They left to go get this weird kind of thing. And, well, yeah. Sooner or later, they find it. And instead of Goku getting knocked out and almost dying, I'm gonna say that they get pretty beat, but since Sasuke's there, helping him, he actually takes down the monster. And this weird other creature, also known as King Piccolo, feels like one of his men are down. He doesn't know who did this, but he doesn't really care. Because he thinks that nobody can hurt him or do anything. So they take him down. They hit the ground. Sasuke takes a little bit too far and then kills it. Before they could get any answers, because, well, that was his sister that he almost killed. So, didn't really like him at all. What you, later on, they can't fly for a while because, well, Goku can't really use what you call, the flying Nimbus. So, yeah, can't use that. Because didn't it get vaporized or something like that? I don't remember. I'm gonna say it got vaporized. And, man, what you call it? What's his name? Bruh, my brain is like so bad right now. Which, yeah. So after a while on the ground, Goku sees that Sasuke killed the monster. He didn't really like that, but he put it behind his mind. And sooner or later, they find this weird guy. I don't remember his name exactly, but he had a Dragon Ball. And I'm gonna say that they knew, well, I'm gonna say that Naruto and Sasuke knew about these Dragon Balls, what they could do. So, yeah. And, and what you call it? Dang, man. Holy heck. Yeah, they find the guy with the Dragon Balls, with the Dragon Ball, and no, everything stays the same there, I guess. But when Piccolo tries to go over there, and sees those two, he can sense that Sasuke's pretty powerful. See that Goku is pretty powerful too, but he still doesn't care because he thinks he's the Almighty, the one who wields the most power in the whole world. Not the universe, but the whole world. But just the world. And sooner than later, before all that craziness happens, or Piccolo, like, destroys everything and everywhere, he actually gets stopped before he can even get young or whatever. But Piccolo still gets reborn, put into an egg and everything. And that whole shit's happened still. But there wasn't as much destruction at all. The Dragon Balls, not really kept. He didn't kill the dragon, so the dragon's fine. No, they returned back to Naruto and Bulma and the others, and they see that what's the name? they see that Naruto has fully recovered. And they're surprised by this because they haven't seen anyone like that before. Like, just randomly, just like after maybe a couple of hours, already have a hole in your side get, like, freaking straight up healed. Like, what? Makes no sense. But they dismiss it, saying, oh, I guess you're Saiyan, so that might have been why. Since she was near death, she was actually, got a boost, or what are they called? Are they called Zenkai boost? I don't know, but they get some type of boost in her power, so I'm gonna say she got another boost in her power for getting really, really, like, hurt right there. Yeah, and, uh, after that, after maybe a couple of days, the egg finally hatches, and a new Piccolo is born. Now, when that happens, we switch back to the crew. Now they're all about to spark, like, just, go their separate ways again. A weird green thing, a weird green, or no, a weird black figure appears. I can't remember his name. Is it Daisy or something? I don't know. But he appears. You guys know who I'm talking about if you've seen Dragon Ball. And he wants to take 3 people. And that is Naruto, Sasuke, and Goku. And he said it's important. It's important. And they agree. They don't want anything to happen to this Earth, this planet. And they go up to Corey's. Not, yeah, so that's what his name, Corey's. Corey. Oh my God. That's the name of the freaking cat dude. Oh, yeah. They get transported to Akami's. Is it Akami's? 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 Yeah, I'm gonna call it Akami's. I don't know. Other part of Piccolo. Yeah. Akami's lookout. And they go there. And they see a similar looking guy of Piccolo. And they got in a fighting stance. But before they can do anything, he said, whoa, whoa there. I am cool. I am Akami. And this is my place. The person you think I am, I am not. Well, I am, but the other half. The real half, I guess you could say. And they were confused, but they agreed, dropped their stances. And then he starts to say, there's a new threat. The person you killed that looked like me, Piccolo, he has been reborn into someone bad. Or, he's been reborn. And he's gonna do a lot more damage if you don't stop him. In order for you to do that, he's gonna have more power than he ever had. And I need to train you in order for you to beat Piccolo. Do you accept? And They all look at each other and then accept. And then, bro, my nose, man, holy heck. And then, yeah, I, I don't know what the exact time span that it went into. I think it was maybe around 4 years, 5, 6. I'm gonna say 5. Another 5 years. That means that Goku is now 17, and uh, and then Goku's 17. Uh, Naruto and Sasuke are uh, I think I said they were 17 back then, so 5 years. I'm gonna say they're 22 to 21. I think it's 22. I'm gonna say they're 22. Yeah, they're both 22 now. And almost 21. Uh, you know, everything. And they've been training a lot. Naruto has kind of gained some control on the weird aura, but barely. I mean, she has got knocked. Let's go into the past. Like, go into a little bit, like, what you call it? What'd you call it? Like, freaking, flashback. Yeah, flashback. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's have a flashback. Now, one time when she was training, she fell asleep for working too hard. And she woke up in this weird area. Just like a sewer, almost. And she doesn't know why, or like where she is or anything. But she gets a sense that there's someone dangerous in this area. She gets up and starts walking down the, hold on real quick. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, bro. Okay. Now, once she went down the little thing, the sewer, she sees this cage. Then she hears something speaking. Why did you come here, you lonely human? Or you lowly saiyan? And she didn't know who was talking. Then she sees these red, deep eyes staring at her soul. And she stepped back a little bit because she was taken away by this, because that's pretty dang scary. And then he makes it even louder. Why did you come here, Saiyan? And she's a little bit more frightened as well. But then she starts to talk. I don't know what I'm doing here. I, I didn't even want to come here in the first place. Who are you? And then he replies by, I am your worst nightmare. the worst of the worst. So if you don't get out of here, I will make your life a living hell. And then she tries to get out, and she does. And she's a little frightened by this, but she knows that for some reason she feels like she's protected by something, so it won't hurt her. Now, back from the flashback, they head down, hold up, whoa, I almost just tripped straight up. That was my alarm. Yeah. They start heading down. They go to the area. Now Goku is looking like a teenager, bro. He's looking good. Not that kind of way. Stop. He's looking like older. Sasuke and Naruto still kind of look the same, but just a little older. Like this whole thing, yeah. I'm gonna say she wears this now, so she doesn't get sweat everywhere and everything, but not this. Not yet. But I mean, not yet. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know actually. I'll have to see later on if I want her to become a destroyer. You're just gonna have to watch my other parts to see if she does or not. Now they go down there. They meet back up with everyone. Nobody really knew that that was a Goku for a little bit until he revealed his hair. And Bulma is a little surprised about this and kind of thinks he's cute. But yeah. And later on, they get registered for the fight and everything. I don't think Mr. Roshi actually goes into this one. I can't remember exactly. I'm gonna say no. But I'm gonna say yes. I don't know. I'm gonna say yes, actually. Yeah, he's in there. They're beating their competition and everything. Nothing really surprising, except for Piccolo. They realized, or saw Piccolo in an instant, and they knew that they will need to, like, change him or supposedly kill him. And, you know, everything's going on. They, finished their competition pretty quickly. Krillin Krillin and, Krillin sees how beautiful Naruto is, he kind of gets flustered. And he's blushing a lot. And then Naruto gets closer to him and asks, "What's wrong? Your face is a little red." He gets even more red. And Sasuke is a little worried and a little mad because he knows what this is. He knows that he knows that Krillin has been eyeballing Naruto for a while, so not weird. So has kind of like Yamcha, kind of, because I think didn't they break up a little while ago? I don't know, but kind of like that. And I don't know. As well as Tien, they've been all eyeballing her because she's pretty beautiful. And, like, I mean beautiful. And Sasuke's getting a little angry, and so he starts to pull out his sword, but and then everyone starts to look away from her, and she's like wondering why, like, hello? Why did he all just look away? What? And Bulma has a sweat drop on her face as well. It's an hour. Holy heck, an hour. Holy. Yeah. And they go into the final areas, and they actually during those 2 years they actually made the Coliseum, or not the Coliseum, the like competition area bigger because they can see it's in order for these guys to fight they need a stable area, so they made it bigger and stronger. So instead of it being that little platform, it's pretty big. And they start to fight. Like Sasuke fights Tien. Tien gets wrecked. Uh, and what you call and then Naruto goes against Master Roshi. Complete bodies him. Well, Master Roshi still has the weird disguise. Naruto still doesn't know. Just gonna say that. And Sasuke does know, but yeah, he doesn't care anymore. And he also realized that Roshi is kind of being a little perverty because, well, she's 22. Like, she's 22 now. And he's kind of weirded out by that. He's like, that's your, that's kind of your student there, and that's my sister. I might have to chop off something else if you do anything else, my guy. And he's having a death stare at Mr. Roshi. Master Roshi kind of gets a drop, like a sweat drop on his face. Now, for some reason, she has had red, like, growing on the tips of her hair right here, like these tips right here, and everything. And so far, for some reason that's happening. They don't know why, but it just happens. And then soon after that, Master Roshi gets defeated. Akami or Kame, when he's there, and he goes up against Sasuke. Now, Sasuke doesn't know that this is Akami yet. Even though he has pretty good detective skills. He doesn't know. But he still defeats him. Because he's much stronger than Akami or anyone else. Except for Naruto. Naruto and Sasuke are like almost equal, but there's something a little bit between that. Yeah. Kai gets defeated. Then it's what's his name? Then it's Goku versus what's his name? What's his name, my guy? Versus Piccolo. Now, Goku and Piccolo, the whole thing still happens normal. Like, everything still happens the same. Yeah. Gives him a sense of me and everything kind of shown. And Piccolo goes off somewhere else, and he wants to defeat Goku someday. And, what's it called? what you call it? If I remember correctly, that was the end of Dragon Ball. A little later. This time, I'm gonna say that Chi-Chi doesn't have enough courage to ask him to marry her, so that hasn't happened yet. So I'm gonna say that because I don't know if he's gonna be ship or not. So I'll decide on part 3. So that's like on Dragon Ball Z. So that's gonna be the end for this. Hope you guys liked it. I feel like this is gonna be a pretty good series. Not gonna lie. And well, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Liked it. Guys, subscribe. Um, part 3, part 3 is coming out soon. So around that. I don't know if you guys want part 3 on Darling in the Franxx, so yeah, I'm kind of holding off on that a little bit, so yeah. As well as in Godzilla, so yeah. I'll decide what to do later. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next part. See you.